Hey, what's going on? I'm here again, a bit late. I was gonna try and do this at possibly 4:15 from now on, but ended up watching a bunch of forest videos by Markiplier. Go check him out. He's pretty funny on those videos. But I ended up not even hearing my alarm go off on my watch, because whenever I'm watching things or playing things, I quite literally go completely numb to the rest of the world. So, hopefully I don't end up doing what I did last time, and instead I just use the freaking timer I have, so I can actually tell what I'm at in the video, because as you can probably tell from the hour-long recording session, apparently I died while I wasn't playing. What? This isn't like a prank or anything. Apparently I died when I wasn't even in the game. What? All my stuff is gone. Permanently. Awesome! We're starting out awesomely. I didn't even die in the freaking world last time. I'm just dead. Basically, what I was going to say is that I should probably do a bunch of stuff, but now I don't even remember what I was going to say. I was going to say that from the hour-long video I made by accident, can clearly give the signs that I don't know what I physically, unless my phone is vibrating sometimes when I'm trying to talk to someone and it's physically on me or in a spot that I physically cannot ignore on vibrates, I physically will not even know it went off unless I'm notably being told what has happened. I won't even tell what the freak happened. I'm not even joking. It'd be like 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be playing Minecraft and have to get up at like before 12 so I could do something specific in a game event other than Minecraft, and I'd end up spacing completely and end up missing the special events because of it. But if you like this kind of content and actually want to see more, because I very much like playing Minecraft, and I have a bunch of other games like the Battle Cats, hashtag not sponsored by either, but if you want to see stuff like this, I would gladly play it, because I have a maximum gigabyte fullness on my phone of 32 gigs, which is a lot better than any of my older phones, because my new phone and this phone are actually the first two phones that have more than 16 gigabytes of full storage. Not game storage, full storage. Which means instead of having 16 gigabytes of usability storage, I would have 4 gigabytes of usable storage for everything. If I downloaded something that needed a certain processor, like say calculator or something, I would have to use a bit of that freaking storage to use the calculator parts. wouldn't just be able to, like, have it built into the system too. Like, if I was able to show you, I wouldn't be able to have, I would be able to delete the freaking stuff other than the stuff that's pre-built in, like specific to this model of phone. But my goal for today is to, first off, definitely try and get that tower down. And I know it's probably a bad idea and the loot isn't that good, but there's a village just that way, and if I get Bad Omen, I'm pretty much screwed. So, yeah. And I'm sorry if there's any background noise. I have to have the fan running. It's way too hot for me. I don't get hot very easily though, and I very much do not sweat very easily, but it was so hot at the beginning of the summer when it was only like 80 degrees that I almost threw up because I had heat stroke. Like, I get people from like Arizona are probably in the comments, if they are even watching this. They're probably in the comments saying, oh, 80 degrees, that's pathetic. We have up to 130. Or Saudi Arabia, where it's literally a freaking desert, and the sun is so hot that the night is so cold it could kill you. Who are writing, it's 144 degrees here. You're pathetic, and stuff like that. But there's a difference. It goes from like -50 in the winter to 90 degrees, and then back to -25 within the span of like 3 days. Last summer, or at least the summer before that, maybe, it went from, get this, being like 80 degrees or 70 degrees hot to cold enough that it was able to snow. And I get that snow can come at any temperature, but it wasn't just snow, it was heavy and wet snow, and was able to break almost every branch in my entire freaking block. I have a neighbor who has a old oak tree that was able to support me being on one of its weakest branches. And I'm very light, but also not really, because I weigh 130, and most people could probably use me as a bench press tool instead of a bar. But it was able to break that branch, and easily too, and it could support me. And that was the branch that had to be cut off because every year, because it would get so long, and it snapped it almost in half too. It broke, and if you were not paying attention, you would end up walking straight into it, like it wasn't an issue beforehand. I'm so tall, I end up hitting my head off of it, even if it's like 4 feet taller than most people. The problems of being 4 foot tall. I'm not gonna say my height because people would probably be hella mean and stuff, but my family sometimes literally, when I am being talked about in any conversation about how tall I've gotten, my family quite literally calls me the Jolly Green Giant. The only difference between him and me is he's actually muscular. RIP. But anyway, why is there a sheep trying to break into my house? Frick off, sheep. But anyways, I ended up saving a kitten today. I know I went from me being hella tall to that, but I ended up probably saving a kitten. who ended up somehow managing to get out of their house and getting outside, and only ended up doing it because one of my brother's friends has three other siblings who are younger than them, and one of them is a small child who happens to be a female, and she saw the kitten. I stopped them because I hadn't seen them in a while, and then she brought it up. And because of the fact that when I was like maybe 9, my dad had a cat who ended up having kittens, and one of the kittens could not see and ended up falling out the window and breaking its neck. I got up and and went with them. I didn't get up because I was already outside. I ended up getting up and asking where they saw it, and they showed me, and I knew the people who were there before. They had a bunch of dogs, and one was a pit bull who, if you looked at them and were hitting on their owner, quite literally, they'd probably bite you, but they looked hella aggressive, but actually they were really nice. Go figure. I knew they ended up moving away because costs were too high for living conditions because they rented it. And so I knew I saw them out of the corner of my eye, and I hate what I saw. And I don't have a bucket. Awesome. Come here. I find it stupid how stupid they are. I did an assist kill. I thought I would have to make a bucket of milk to get rid of the freaking bad omen effect, but they killed their captain. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was totally planned, guys. I totally called it. Can I not look at you? Oh, there it is. I get you guys probably can't hear this, or hear at least what I'm hearing, but I have a thing that makes it so I can actually hear better in games, and it makes it so my phone can basically do surround sound. But that was the most trippy thing I've ever heard, and I think my shield went retarded for a second there. Please don't demonetize me for using that word, YouTube, but it is actually a thing. And I get a really mean thing to say, but it's what I say when my shield breaks. There's a glitch for, I think, only Bedrock users, where if you shift with a shield, it'll go in the wrong spots. So, instead of my shield being where it is right now, it instead be like in front or up, and not even over my face. Or sometimes when I shifted to shield anything on the PS4 edition, which I also have, it'd be through me. And still be able to block, but still, it'd be through me. It literally looked like a freaking shield went through my body and impaled me. And it'd still be able to block. I probably should not have gotten this close. I want them pumpkins, though. So very bad. Also, my poor shield. I just made it. Oh, and that is the timer going off right now on my screen, if you can see that. it has been 15 minutes. So I will see you guys in part 6, I think. I do believe. But again, if you like this content and actually made it this far, if you did, please subscribe, because that will actually make my day. I am so very depressed this time. I ended up having to get rid of the 1 hour long thing. But if you like this kind of content, like the video, because that'll actually tell me. And if you actually want to see Battle Cats, don't forget to actually comment down in the comment section below that you do want to see that and actually see me playing it, because I can actually do that. I of course won't be sponsored, like that actually matters, but don't forget to tell me. And if you do want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I will try and post every day at a certain time after this. So don't forget to subscribe. I will try to do that. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, it's not a crime if they want you to do it. I will see you guys later. Oh god, for legal reasons, I shouldn't have said that though. I will see you guys later, by the way. Love you guys. Bye.